Hello stock traders, I have a new PDUFA run-up stock for all of you and the time to buy is right now. I hope you have enjoyed this video series. I know I have. It's been really fun making money on some of these run-up stocks. This PDUFA is a little bit different than most in that we have multiple dates lining up together. It should make for a really powerful run up, and we got enough time here, so I think this is going to be a really good one. Before we get started, let's review our previous PDUFA picks, which all of our Patreon members have gotten in early on. So far with this strategy, we have been very successful. We have wins on 9 out of 10 of the previous PDUFA run-up plays. So far, we have been really successful with this strategy since the beginning of March. Our win rate is 9 out of 10 for a 90% win rate. Let's review some of the recent ones. We recently sold BMY for a 5.2% gain. LMNL for a 30.2% gain. Recently sold SLGL for a 21.7% gain. Now, I was able to get that gain by averaging down. When it dipped heavily, I bought heavy. Finally, there is PLX, which we were able to sell for a 20.22% gain. If you want to be in the know and you want to know exactly when I'm looking at purchasing one of these PDUFA picks, then the best way to do that is to be a member of our Patreon group. I give out alerts on when I'm looking at a stock because certain things have happened. I also give out an alert when the right time to sell is, in my opinion. This will help you to make money with this strategy because it's really about entry point and exit point. I hope you consider it. We have a link in the description down below, and it's only $27 a month to be a member in the basic membership, which all of these PDUFA run-up picks are in our basic membership. All right, let's get into it. But before we get started, if you could do me a favor and please hit that most amazing and wonderful like button. Also, if you like videos like this and content like this, please subscribe and turn on those bell notifications so you get notified when one of these videos comes out. All right, now that that's out of the way, let's review the 4 things that I am looking for a PDUFA run-up stock. Number 1, I'm looking for a bio stock that has a PDUFA date of at least 1 week away, but not more than 6 weeks away. Number 2, you have to have a significant drug up for approval. Number 3, you're looking for a stock with price targets by analysts of upside of more than 30%. You want to make sure that your bio stock has somewhere to run. Number 4, available cash. And if you have ever owned a bio stock and had an offering, you know how important it is to check and see to make sure the company has enough cash. It's really important to pick a bio stock that has enough cash to get beyond the PDUFA date. So I always look at the cash situation of any company I choose. Now, I am not a financial advisor. You need to do your own due diligence. It is, of course, up to you to make money in the stock market. The stock that I'm going to talk about today is ETON Pharmaceuticals, ticker symbol ETON. As always, be very careful how you enter a stock. It is so important to get a good price. I recommend buying during market hours and finding a dip. Now, if you want to see exactly how I do this, please watch for coming soon. I have an entry point video that's about to come out. You should be able to pick up some nuggets of gold within that video, so watch for it. As you can see here by the PDUFA calendar pulled up, ETON Pharmaceuticals has a PDUFA date on the 27th and the 29th of the month of May. This should provide us with a really strong run-up opportunity. You can see ETON Pharmaceuticals right here also has a June 18th PDUFA date. All of these just kind of run together. Unfortunately, when this happens, my strategy is to trade the first one and forget about the others. The reason for this is because of the IRS wash sale rule. And if you have no idea what I'm talking about, just Google it and check it out. You do not want to pay taxes that you don't deserve to pay by entering a stock multiple times. You can see ETON has 2 drugs up for approval by the names of DS-100, which is a dehydrated alcohol injection for the treatment of methanol poisoning, and ET-104. Now, being that there are 2 so close together, it should be great for the run-up for the first, but I'm forgetting about the second. Run-ups are tricky when you have a stock that has multiple PDUFA dates so close together. As you can see here, ETON Pharmaceuticals has an average analyst target of $14 a share. That is a whopping 74.78% upside. So there is plenty of room to run for us investors as we get into this. ETON Pharmaceuticals has enough cash to get them into 2022, so we should be safe. It is really unusual for a company to do an offering on the run-up to a PDUFA date, but it does happen sometimes. But they have plenty of cash, so we should be fine. ETON Pharmaceuticals advances healthcare through the introduction of innovative medicines that are affordable and available to all patients. As a specialty pharmaceutical company focused on developing and commercializing new products, they are continuously advancing and developing products and seeking opportunities to expand. ETON Pharmaceuticals has 3 recently approved drugs here and 6 more in development that are very close to FDA approval. So there is lots of different stuff in their pipeline, which makes it a very attractive investment. Not a lot of insider activity to track here, but as you can see here, there are 2 very high conviction buys by Opaley Management, and they are very large positions. So feeling good about that is better than seeing a lot of selling by officers. The institutional ownership is very impressive. You can see lots of institutions loading and new positions here also. So there is big money going in here and no one is really selling. And so that is very encouraging for the stock price and also everything that's going on with ETON with their PDUFA dates and FDA approvals just around the corner and high analyst targets. This looks very, very good. Okay, so now let's take a look at the daily chart. As you can see here, we have had a nice run up here. We had a nice 3-wave correction here and formed a nice bottom and are now recovering and on the way up. And so feeling good about the price appreciation here. It has got a lot of success kind of going here lately. And we can see that we've had a MACD golden cross on the bottom. And so things are looking strong. It's not overheated, so you can still make some money on this pick. So I think that this is going to do very well over the next 3 weeks. In short, I think ETON Pharmaceuticals provides superior upside for the individual investor. I am locked and loaded at $8.25 a share and looking forward to this moving up all the way up to its PDUFA dates. As always, I really appreciate all of you who watch and subscribe to me and the channel on YouTube, and also all those who support us through Patreon. It really means a lot to me. Thanks for watching. Good luck on the stock market, and Raythoven out.